Thank you very much. I have listened to what Raila Odinga had to say regarding the finance bill and the measures that he's going to take. First of all, I must say that I'm happy that for the first time Raila seems to be changing tune and coming to God. First of all, he started his speech by quoting the Bible. So he's learning very well from William Ruto. He should have learned this before. Maybe, but anyway, the best time was yesterday, the next best time is today. So I am happy that he's learning to come to God, and that, he now quotes the Bible, and he seems to be coming nearer to God. If you listen to his speech, it had a lot of godliness, which is what has been lacking in the side of the coalition. So the country might be going in the right direction after all. Secondly, the measures that Mr. Raila Odinga proposes are a mock to his followers and to everybody who is hustling in this country. We don't come to work because we want. We come to work because it's a necessity and we want to earn a living. First of all, those people he's inciting against going to work and working and not being at work properly are the people that are the few Kenyans who have employment. The rest of Kenyans do not have employment. So first of all, he needs to understand that the percentage of people who are able to come to work, who are able to go to work at the smaller percentage. And Raila Odinga has called us to boycott Safaricom not so long ago. And telling us to boycott Safaricom is telling us to shoot ourselves in the foot, because we are on Safaricom because we need to communicate, and a lot of people communicate so that they can make ends meet and so that they can, facilitate their businesses. So I've listened to all those proposals. They're good. Asking people to carpool is a very noble thing. It's not just Kenya. That's what we would desire to do. Unfortunately, I just don't know how practical it is. But we listen to him. But what I have taken from that whole thing is that Raila is taking his people for a ride. He wants them to escort him to another handshake. Unfortunately, I don't think we have, we may have one side of the handshake. I don't think we have the other side. I don't think there is readiness from the government side to have any handshake with him. And he seems to be running out of options. If you realize, he did not call for Maandamano because he knows it's not going to work. He has, to the contrary, put the ball in the eyes of the hustlers who he's leading. And he tells them what to do as he continues to walk and walk away. I mean, it is paradoxical for Raila Odinga to tell people not to give way on the roads and continue to get into a convoy that is led by the police with sirens, to remove the same people that he means he's confusing, he's just talked to ask them to get off the road. He asked other people to carpool. He gets into a convoy of over 62 cars, and he is telling other people to not to walk, to work. Well, we understand he's old and may be unable to walk, but he should live by example and at least have some semblance of what is proposing. So I think Raila is just a joke, and we are going to be seeing his failure in those endeavors that he's trying in a very drastic manner very soon. And I also realize he's very emaciated. He has no energy. And I would ask those people who are close to him, please, just let Raila take a break. He needs a health break. Looks like he's completely sick. he needs to be given some time to go and recover and maybe be taken to hospital to have some checkups. At his age, it is expected that he could have such issues, and therefore we would just ask him to take a break and let the younger people do the work for him. Finally, on this issue of mahindi, we're just about to start harvesting, and he must realize, him and his brigade must realize that sisi sio punda ya mtu. You cannot be meeting at Kamukunji while other people are busy planting, and when the maize is ready, you want that maize at the price that you want. Our farmers have been working very hard, and they need to see benefits from to reap benefits from their farms. And therefore, this calls for mahindi to be sold at throwaway price is not welcome from our people. Our people do not want to hear that. Our people want to sell a bag of maize at 5,000, 6,000 shillings. They also need money. They have children to take to school, and their only livelihood is going to those farms and farm. So please, wewe kama uliona mahindi ikipandwa na watu wengine, wewe ukaenda kupiga kengele na kuvaa kofia kwa kichwa, kuvaa sufuria kwa kichwa, ni shida yako. Sisi mahindi tumeweka na tunauza bei kali. Sasa nyinyi mjipange. Huko kwa na mbele. Sisi, we want, this country belongs to all of us. We are also suffering. The people who have put in painful work of tilling land, of planting, of making sure that these crops are well taken care of harvesting, and then you're telling us you want it for free. So we go farm and then we bring you maize for free. Haiwezekani. It's not possible. That's not going to happen. You will buy. Hiyo ndo mutafanya, mutanunua. Kwani mnafikiria sisi ni punda yenu? Sisi punda yenu, achana na sisi. Hiyo maneno haiwezekani. Asante sana.